Bonjour, welcome to French Diaries. The topic for today is the difference among definite, indefinite, and partitive articles. Many of my viewers or many of my students, they have raised a request that they are getting confused among these articles. So in this video, we are going to clarify it. We have already made a separate video on definite, indefinite, and partitive articles. You can also check that out. And for clarity or for avoid any confusion, we are going to discuss it here. So let's start with the definite articles. So where we are using definite articles? We are using definite articles when something is specific. Something is specific. The person or the subject and object both know what we are talking about. So when we are talking about some specific thing, then we are using definite articles. I have written some examples here. Le chien est dans le jardin. The dog is in the garden. Here I put le chien because I know which dog I'm talking about. Something specific. Le chien est dans le jardin. The dog is in the garden. Clear? Then, la pomme est rouge. La pomme est rouge. The apple is red. So I know which apple I'm talking about. It could be in front of me. I know this apple I'm talking about. Something specific. So that's why I've used la pomme. Then, l'ami de John est gentil. John's friend is kind. L'ami de John. I know the John's friend, right? That we are talking about the John's friend. So he is gentle. So this one, again, specific people or thing. Les étudiants jouent dans le parc. Les étudiants. The students are playing in the park. I know which students I'm talking about. That's why I put les étudiants jouent dans le parc. So here we are talking about some specific things which I know and the other person also knows. Clear? So here we are talking about some specific things. Then coming to the indefinite articles. Now what are indefinite articles? Here something non-specific, generally we are talking about. And we are using for that un, yun and they. For this we are using le, la, le. Here un, yun, they. The logic is same in English and French. Right? Let's discuss it with the help of examples. Un chien est dans le parc. A dog is in the park. I'm generally saying a dog. I don't know which dog is that. Un chien est dans le parc. A dog is in the park. I'm talking about non-specific. Une pomme est sur la table. An apple is on the table. Any apple. I'm not specifying anything. Une apple est sur la table. An apple is on the table. Des enfants jouent dans le jardin. The children are playing in the garden. Some children are playing in the garden. I am not specifying anything. So they are common, any common one. That's why I've used they, plural. So, un chien, common dog. Une pomme, common, non-specific apple. And des enfants, kids in the garden or in the park. So here we are talking about non-specific things. There is a note that we will discuss after partitive. Let's discuss partitive. What are the partitive articles? So in partitive articles, we are discussing something which is uncountable, or we are talking about some portion of it. So which can be measured basically, or cannot be counted, like sugar, water. I cannot say one sugar, one water. I can say some sugar, some water. because I can measure it. I cannot count it. Or I want some portion of it. I don't want whole of it. So for that, we are using du, the la, dl apostrophe and they. Right? We have also made one separate video on it. You can check that out. I'll share the link in the description box for all the three. Let's discuss the example. Je veux du pain. I want some. What is pain? Bread. I want some bread. Some, masculine. Here I want some portion of it. Some of it. Elle boit de la soupe. She drinks some soup. Some soup. From bigger quantity, I want some soup. Elle boit de la soupe. She drinks some soup. Il y a de l'eau dans la bouteille. There is some water in the bottle. Il y a de l'eau dans la bouteille. There is some water in the bottle. I can measure it, but I cannot count it. Clear? Nous mangions des légumes. We eat some vegetables. We eat some vegetables. So, some, plural, they. Clear? So, where the confusion is, we are getting confused definite, indefinite and partitive. Which one to use where? So, we are talking definite articles when we are talking about countable or some specific things or people. We are using indefinite articles when we are using countable but non-specific. Any common. Then we are using partitive articles when it's uncountable and we want a portion of it. Some of it. Right? In English, we are using some or any for it. Clear? For example, je veux un pain. I want a bread. Non-specific, indefinite. Here I am saying je veux du pain. I want some bread. Right? Some bread. Indefinite and partitive. Elle aime le chocolat. She likes chocolate. Elle mange du chocolat. She eats some chocolate. She eats some chocolate. Now, there's a note I have written here. In case of negative, indefinite articles and partitive articles become the, irrespective of number, gender. Right? Except eth verb. In eth verb, it is not applicable. But in case of negative, all the indefinite and partitive articles become the, which means un and they, du, de la, dl apostrophe and they all become the in case of negative. But this will not be applicable in case of eth verb. One condition. In case of liking and disliking, we use only definite articles. Like we have done here. She likes chocolate. I cannot say she likes some chocolate. She likes chocolate. I hope this is clear. And in case you have any queries which are still unsolved or which is still confusing you, just let me know in the comment box. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe and share French Diaries. Thanks for watching. Au revoir.